I'm Gary.
And I'm Alan.
We're the Aerolatte boys, and today we're going to show you our newest product, the French press, or cafetiere. Any other names?
Plunge pot.
Yeah, press pot, plunger, all sorts of different things, but basically the product is this. It's a simple way of making coffee. What's special about coffee there?
Particularly, you'll want to use the French pot because it gives a very nice flavour. You can smell it, you can touch it and feel it, and it really is more natural and more flavoursome after you've let it brew for about 3 minutes.
One of the great things about this press pot that we've designed, the glass comes out very easily. So you can pop that in the dishwasher when you're finished with it, and you can pop it back in very easily to use it. So that's what we're going to use now.
A lot of people find it difficult to know how much coffee and how much water.
Right.
So what we've done is we've unlocked the mystery. We've actually put a scale up the beaker here, which tells you how many spoons of coffee to how much water.
So if I want that much coffee in my finished pot, I put 6 spoons of coffee in there.
Yes, that's right. You put six of these special coffee measures. That comes with the French press.
But if I lose that, what do I use?
You can use a serving spoon.
So that's one of those.
That is, now you're being silly, aren't you? Because that's a teaspoon.
Okay, so one of those.
You're still being silly, aren't you? Because what's that? That's a soup spoon.
So that's what I use for my apple crumble.
No, that would be a dessert spoon. That would be a dessert spoon. That's not going to do it. That is going to get a smack around the head with that one.
Okay. So I guess you're going to tell me that's the one.
Yeah, that's actually a serving spoon, Gary.
Or what we call a tablespoon in the UK.
Yes.
Yeah.
What will fit in here actually fits in here.
So I'm going to use 6 tablespoons of coffee in this pot. So I just put those in now, shall I?
We want to warm the beaker first.
Okay.
That's boiled water, yeah?
Yep, from the kettle.
Yeah. Give it a...
What do you call it? A zhuzh?
A zhuzh.
A zhuzh around?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just warm the pot. You can see the steam on the outside there.
That's it.
Right. And now I'm going to use coffee. Now, what sort of coffee should I pick up here?
You need to use coffee that is suitable for a cafetiere or a French press, and it will say on the side of the pack.
So if I buy ground coffee, it will say
generally
for French press cafetiere.
It may say omni ground, which is quite a fine grind, but it isn't really fine, so it's suitable for a French press. Have a smell, yeah? Yeah, it smells great.
Yeah.
And that's one of the terrific things about using a French press, because you actually get to smell and see the coffee. And of course, a lot of coffee preparation nowadays is with sealed pods. You don't really get to touch and feel and smell and get that experience that you do with a device like this.
So that's my 6 tablespoons of an omni-grind coffee, which I'm putting into the cafetiere. So I'm just pouring that in up to the marker that I have.
You can see the mark number 6?
I can certainly see it through the back here.
6 spoons of coffee up to the watermark number 6.
And that's where I've
Brilliant,
stopped.
Isn't it?
So just a gentle stir.
It smells good.
It does smell
How
good.
long are we going to leave it, Gary?
Probably about 3 minutes. I think that's about right. Did it go straight down?
Yeah, of course.
This is a really smooth action.
Yeah, that's because it's a very good plunger.
So that's come down very smoothly now. That's now above the filter. My coffee is
all the grinds are at the bottom.
From every coffee I've had in the past, though, however good the filter is at the bottom, you always tend to get the odd grind coming up into the.
Yeah, well, we've thought about that, haven't we, Gary? Can you just see that microfilter in the top there?
It's a secondary ground filter.
A secondary,
so it will catch all of those loose grinds that might be going through. And I'm going to pour you a cup of coffee.
Please,
now.
yeah. Thank you.
Oh, the smell! Just absolutely beautiful smell.
Thank you very much.
Gorgeous coffee.
Can I taste it?
You can have that, absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to turn mine into a cappuccino. Just going to use some milk froth made with my Aerolatte milk frother. Pour that over my coffee. Look at that lovely rich thick foam. And I've now got perfect combination of frothed milk and beautiful coffee for our morning snack. Cheers, Al.
Cheers, Gary.